passion and power.
Please don't ask me to be nice to him when you've done nothing to defend me. You let him and Nina continuously abuse me. Do you expect me to think of them as a loving family?
I'm so sorry. You're right. I know that you won't do it for your brother, but do it for Consuelo. You know that this will complicate the terms of her divorce.
All right. I am backing off because she deserves nothing more than the best this world has to offer. And I'm the one who keeps wanting to see her, so please, don't taint her good name because of my stubbornness.
No, I will not. I just want you to do things the right way. Son, I don't have any children. I don't have a family. I have nothing left, and I don't want you to end up like me. That's all I want.
Gomez Luna Association.
You see? For no reason they let Eric go. I mean, can you believe it?
That's not normal, although, knowing Arturo, the way that I know him now, it makes sense. He did everything that he could to save him from prison.
I agree. I'm going to try and find out what happened.
No, don't try. Just do it. It does no harm to anybody to have that information.
Would you do the same for me?
Yes, of course. But I don't believe that's necessary because there's a difference here. Eric is a good-for-nothing, and you, thanks to me, are brilliant.
You mean I am useful, which is why I'm working for you right now. But you just do not love me enough. Otherwise, you would have already acknowledged me like I asked you to.
Mother, I spoke with Ashmore, and he wants to help you with whatever you need so you can handle the shares in the companies. That way, you won't have to depend on my father.
Ashmore. Eric will help me.
Well, all the same, it is better that you have a second opinion. Eric, although he is my brother and I love him, he has had many mistakes.
You know what I think? That you're defending Ashmore because of your little affair with him. Danielle, I told you it's not right. You have to put an end to it right now.
Mother, stop it. Don't start. I told you about that incident because I trust you. But it's nothing serious, so please don't start any drama and don't tell anyone about it.
I appreciate that you trust me, but I still disapprove of him. He is not right
Well, at least accept Ashmore's help. There's no harm in it.
Listen, as far as I know, he's not even very decent, nor very honest. Please, Daniela, you have to be careful with him.
Why?
He tried to ask your father for money. He also asked Eladio to consider a deal with him. He toyed with both to see who would offer more because he knows that they are enemies.
I think that's because he knows how to do business, Mother. But he's not a bad person. So take advantage of his generous offer to us. And stop worrying about me. I'm not doing business with him.
Madam, look. This was delivered for you. See how
For
nice
me?
it is? I'll leave you to it.
My love, I would give you a complete garden.
You're the one who told me that the most important thing is that I win your heart with these little details in life. That is why I'm giving you one rose. I am putting all my hopes on it, hoping you will miss me even for a little bit. But I also wish that you show me a glimmer of hope. That you need me, just as much as I need you in my life. I love you, and I will always love you. Eladio.
Montenegro.
Look, my family has chosen you to be the godfather of my first grandchild.
Wow. It's an honor that you chose me.
Well, do you accept?
Yes, of course I do, because you know, soon we will be, partners, and now I'm part of your family.
Of course,
right?
that's right. So now...
Give me a hug.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Arturo.
accepting.
Thank
really.
you so much.
I'm delighted. I am very excited, really. Very much so.
Gomez Luna Association.
Julia, I find this very hard to do. I know I need to be patient.
I don't get it. Why did you spoil it all, Eladio?
Julia, you know what? I was just about to call you.
Well, I called because I want to ask you not to send me any more gifts. I don't want anything from you. Not those flowers, not any letters, no more gifts, because I will never forgive you.
Monterrey, Nuevo León.
This is the total cost of the job we did.
Uh-huh.
Would you like a rough estimate of the rest of the things we did?
No. No, what I want, Jorge, is to warn you one last time to stay away from Regina. Look, I know that right now we're not together, but guess what? We love each other, okay? And look, just like we were together in this photo, that's how we'll be again, understood?
We were talking about work, and that is something personal. But anyway, since you mentioned it, I'm warning you, I'm going to be near her because we are friends.
No, all you want is a relationship. I'm not stupid.
Well, that too. But right now she's very hurt, and I'm not going to upset her like you do. I'm her friend until she says otherwise.
Well, guess what? You were just wasting a lot of your time.
I'm willing to take the risk. Should we go back to work or postpone until tomorrow?
Gomez Luna Association.
Here's the document you asked for. I went to Franco and Gabriella's new home and they seemed quite sad. You kicked them out of your house and then you denied them of your affection.
Oh, no. I only asked them to leave Julia's house, a house I don't currently live in. If the marriage is important to Franco, if it's something he really values, he should not care about what I do or don't do. They need to be more united than ever,
Why are you talking like that?
Well, because of a very tiny detail about Marintia having Franco's child. We have to wait and see until the child is born. Besides, we don't know what she's capable of.
Buenos Aires, Argentina.
No!
Relax, relax. It's going to be over soon.
No, please, I'm telling you, my baby can't be born yet. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous.
I'm sorry, but
Please,
there's no way we can delay the birth. You're already in labor. Take it easy. Try to calm down. It'll be better for your baby, okay? Just calm down.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Well, this should be a very happy evening for all of us. Because you've been acquitted and you're not going to prison at all, darling.
Yes, of course. Cheers to that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Although, I would really like to offer the toast today to my beloved brother Miguel. I hope he takes care of my wife.
Well, Eric, look. I already spoke with him and he promised it's not going to happen again.
Well, I do hope you told him very, very clearly. Because it would not be the first time he refused to listen.
Of course.
No, this time it's going to be different. Enjoy. My goodness. My goodness. Petra! Petra!
Yes, sir?
How many times do I need to tell you I don't like the sauce to be spicy because I have an open ulcer?
I am sorry, sir.
I wanted it cooked this way. This is how Eric likes them. And we are celebrating that he is back after all.
And of course, you can order something else when you're with Julia.
That's enough. Please don't drag Julia into this. Are we clear?
Well, that's difficult because thanks to you, we're all thinking about her. Or do you think that not mentioning her name is going to make her forget the cheating?
Daniela is right, Arturo.
All right. Shall we do away with the hypocrisy at this table? I want to inform you that I am going to New York tomorrow in order to expedite the processing of our divorce, Nina, because I just can't stand you. Enjoy your dinner.
Consuelo, how are you? What did Eric say?
Miguel, we had a terrible fight. Terrible. Please, I need to ask you not to see me again.
Did he do anything?
No. No, but I can't risk him seeing us together again. Miguel, he wants to take my son.
Dad? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Oh, sweetie.
Congratulations, Father. Happy birthday.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you,
okay?
dear. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Honey, you don't need to pretend with me. I know you're suffering. And I swear to you, I would give anything to see you forget everything and start your life again.
Daddy, you know what I want? To be all right.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
dear.
Dad, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your day.
Thank you, my love.
Madam? Ma'am, there are some flowers for you. Do you want me to bring them up here?
Some flowers? No, don't bring them up. Better put them in the living room. Thank you, Simona.
Yes, madam.
Oh, you have no idea how happy I feel. Luisita told me she loves me as a mother. I am finally going to have the family I've always dreamt of.
I am so happy for you. I remember when I hoped I would get married someday. I was so happy, even though I didn't have money. Now I do have money, but yet I am so unhappy.
Oh no, don't say that. Everything will be settled. Besides, you have a wonderful reason to be all right. You have a lovely son by your side.
You're right. This little boy is pure happiness.
I'll get it.
Oh, sweetie. Oh.
Madam.
Good morning. I would like to take my grandson to my house. Fanny would like to meet him. And that way he can spend time with his father without you two fighting about Miguel.
Madam, there are some things that I don't need to discuss with you. And I'm sorry, but the pediatrician said I shouldn't take him out because it's cold these days.
It is quite obvious you don't want him to see his father. But I will not let you do this.
Oh, lovely these flowers are, dear. Aren't you going to look at the card? Go on. As you can see, Eladio is ready to do anything just to get you back.
They're not from Elijah, Dad. They're from Arturo.
Well, the flowers are not to blame for anything now, you see. You have to put them in water, don't you think?
I have been so worried about you, Marintia. How are you?
Not very well. I had an emergency. The baby came.
And the baby? Tell me about the baby.
I'm fine. The baby's in the incubator. His condition is very delicate. He may not make it.
Ma'am, someone is here to see you.
No, don't get angry with me, Julia. I came here because it's your father's birthday.
Do you think I want to see you after what you did to my daughter?
Well, I came to bring you a present.
That is not necessary. Besides, my daughter is still very angry with you.
Well, it is a watch, and I'm sure you're going to like it a lot. Those flowers, who are they from?
Oh, it's Arturo. Who else? And that is why my daughter feels very flattered.
I am very worried. I don't know what's going to happen.
We just have to have a lot of faith. We must pray to the heavens.
Maybe the best thing would be to talk to Franco. At least I would not be suffering without his support. Dad, that's not true about the flowers.
Obviously, and I knew that Arturo was going to go after you.
Mr. Humberto, Mr. David is calling.
Yes. Excuse me.
I've told you before. All my mistakes are backfiring on me now. If I didn't make those mistakes, Julia, would you still be with me?
Yes, I would still be at your side. But I had to learn your secrets. And I don't know how I can stop mistrusting you. I don't know how to. How can I manage to stop thinking my husband was going to bed with Caridad?
Please,
I
Julia.
can't erase the image in my head. It's horrible.
I have no right to ask anything from you. But please, stay away from Arturo.
Oh, no, I told you I don't want to. I want nothing from the two of you.
Well, of course Arturo will start insisting and he'll try to convince you.
No, don't make this hard. This is not a business deal where you two get to fight to the death.
I would die for you. Julia, listen. Julia. What should I do? Should I beg you? Or should I get down on my knees?
No. Not that. In spite of all the things we're going through, don't do that. I hate to see you like that.
But Julia,
that is
come
why
on.
I asked you to please stop insisting with me. Please.
Consuelo is such a fool. Did she think I was going to believe her story?
Oh, that is so typical of women who want to use their children to blackmail their own families.
Oh, yes, but this
Hello.
time she...
How are you? Where's my son?
Consuelo did not want to give him to me.
What do you mean
No.
by that? What's wrong with her? I'm going to take him away from her.
Anyway, I'll leave you two alone. I'll call you. Bye, Eric.
Goodbye.
You need to calm down, because if you act like this, you will make things more complicated. Remember, my son? All of this can help us at the trial, so you'll be able to keep your son with you.
Well, you're right about that. But I'll post a security guard outside Consuelo's apartment so that Miguel will never go near my wife or my son ever again.
All I'm asking of you is to understand me, to respect my decisions. And I also wanted to tell you that I'm not going to promote the sale of any of the houses from your construction company because I don't want to have to deal with you.
You are not thinking. Listen, the rest of the properties that real estate companies sell are very small and cheap.
Yes.
You will not be earning enough.
Yes, I have thought about all that, believe me, and I don't care. I will find a way to manage and... Forgive me, I don't want to be rude to you, but you better go away and take this away with you. I don't want you giving gifts to my father.
Well, to be honest with you, I wanted to see you. I didn't mean to upset you, and Well, I brought this for you especially for your father as a birthday gift, you know?
Well, you see, listen here. I'm not interested in getting anything from you after what you did to my daughter here. But now that I think about it, there is something. I want you to give Julia a divorce.
Pray my grandchild will be all right. Take care of his mother as well. Please make sure he's okay.
I need to talk with you.
What is it, Franco?
I want to be very sure you're going to support me. If you really want to keep on seeing Gabriela, do what I say.
All right. But first, I want you to know something. Marintia is not doing well.
That's because you didn't do what I said. Where is she? I am going to put that woman in her place. I'm not going to let her ruin my life.
Franco, haven't you heard a single thing that I have been telling you?
Yes, I heard you perfectly well. And if you don't tell me where she is, I am not listening to you.
Not even to hear that your child's life could possibly be in danger?
Dad, a divorce is between us and I will figure it out with Elijah. Elijah, please leave now.
All right, just think about what I told you and try to remember how much I love you.
Let's see. Dad, what is wrong with you? Why did you bring out a divorce?
Because you cannot go on being married to him after what he has done to you.
Let's see. Better not say anything, please. Stop provoking Elijah. And why did you have to tell him about Arturo's flowers?
So he knows he's already lost you.
You shouldn't have said that. You could cause a big problem between Arturo and Elijah, or worse still, David could find out. Please, things are bad enough with my son as it is.
Forgive me, my dear. I just wanted you to see that I'm on your side, and not Eladio's. You are not alone in this, not at all.
Not like this.
There is someone else who can defend you, because now I can't do that because of my health, because of my legs. If David were here, it would be different, dear. But he is far away now. So the only one you have left is me, and just me.
Monterrey, Nuevo León.
And then for today, we have to make sure that these things get
Regina,
done.
Nice to see you.
Hello there, David.
How much longer are you going to keep your distance from me?
Always.
David, here's the rest of the budget you didn't check yet.
Thank you.
Regina, what happened with Eric?
Well, fortunately, everything worked out. The witness testified that my brother wasn't the man arguing with Montserrat, so Eric is now free.
Oh, happy to hear it. Greet him for me when you see him, please.
Thank you.
I'm gonna check on the workers.
Thanks, Jorge.
Two things, Regina. One, I am happy to hear that your brother is free. I'm glad. And two, you told Jorge about what happened to Eric, but not me.
Yes, and you really have no right to complain about that. We're spending time together only because of work, but that's all.
Do you realize that the reason we're not together is because you wanted it? Because we could forget about all that and just run away together, Regina.
He arrived 2 months too soon. And that's why the baby's condition is precarious.
Yes, well, whatever happens, happens, right? Give me Marintia's phone number. She can't act like a victim.
Franco, please, this is your child we are talking about here. How can you think of calling Marintia right now and picking a fight with her when you know she's not feeling well? Listen to me. Just wait and see until your child is doing better.
lovely boy we have here. Look at you. Oh, he's really cute. Oh, you're so handsome. Goo-goo-goo-goo. I'm Petra. Oh, I am glad he looks so much like you. Oh, I brought him a little gift.
Oh, Petra, thank you so much. You didn't have to go to the trouble.
Oh,
thank you.
no, it's no trouble. I chose it with lots of love.
Thank you so much.
This is worth it, sneaking away here when I get sent to the market. Who is this for? For the baby?
Petra. Hey, give it to me, Petra. You can play with this later.
Oh, dear.
Listen.
Oh.
So tell me, how is everything at the house?
Oh, madam. You have no idea. Like a wet market full of vendors. Someone's shouting here, someone's shouting there. You know, things are very, very complicated. But the one having the worst time of all is Ma'am Regina. As you know, she broke up with a young Mr. David, so she's like a lost soul. But she truly loves him.
That's exactly what I was thinking. But then...
That is why I think it's very bad that they are not together. You should encourage her to get back together with him soon. As you know, she really does listen to your advice. You're very, very clever. That is, only for certain things, if I may say so myself. Oh.
Regina, how are you?
I just wanted to congratulate you because Mom told me that you've been acquitted of all the charges, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you. It was only a matter of time for things to be cleared up, really. I'm glad.
Listen, Eric, so what did you do to get them to drop all of the charges?
Because I've always said the truth. I'm innocent.
Luna Santiago Foundation.
Hello, Gabby.
Caridad.
I know that I shouldn't be here, but it's important for me to say goodbye to the children. I've learned to love them. You have no idea, and I know that they love me too.
I know, I understand, Caridad, but I think this is not really a good idea.
I promise you that I will be quick, and that way I can also turn over everything. So what do you say?
Oh, Caridad, you're going to get me into so
Gabby?
much trouble.
Let's see. I don't see what you're doing here. What are you doing here?
Montenegro.
What is it?
Eladio, can you forgive me for all those crazy things I had to say to you in front of Julia? You know what? She really has to feel that I am her father.
Obviously.
Now, concerning Arturo's flowers, I told you so you know he keeps on pursuing her.
Do something for me, Humberto. Let me know if they will have a relationship.
No. She made it very clear that she does not want to see him. She blames him for what happened with David.
Well, that is somewhat of a relief.
Now about that watch that I rejected earlier on. Well, I had to do it in front of Julia because we are supposed to act dignified. I assure you that the next time we meet, I will gladly accept your special gift to me. Thank you very much, dear son-in-law. Hugs. Take care.
I was simply telling Gabriela that I'm here to turn over all my responsibilities back to her.
Let's see. You shouldn't have come here, huh? You know, you could have saved me the misery. Why don't you go back to the office with my husband and your son, Franco? You're welcome there, not here. I beg you, don't ever set foot in the foundation again.
I'm only working there because of Franco. That's all. I told you
you know
that.
what? I don't care about anything at all. Get out. Get out now.
Aunt, please
What?
calm down.
What? Oh, don't tell me she came here as your mother-in-law.
Caridad is here to turn over her work, Aunt.
Well, then, as far as I'm concerned, that is the end of that. Thank you. Give me the work and leave, now.
All right, then, I'll go.
What do you want, Eladio?
Leave Julia alone. Remember, she is still my wife.
What I care about is that she's already realized who you really are.
Stop seeing her. Stop sending her flowers.
But you really have no right to forbid me from doing anything, you hear me? You see, our relationship is real.
She is my wife for as long as I live.
I'm waiting for her to overcome her fear. She just needs to acknowledge the love she feels for me.
Julia doesn't love you. So you want a piece of advice? Save your family because you will end up alone.
Ah, thank you for the advice, thanks. You know what? Very soon, I am going to leave for New York for the divorce process. So it's just a matter of time before I become a free man. Free to be with Julia.
You've been warned, Arturo.
Listen to me, Aunt. Please believe me that I would never ask Caridad to come here to visit me.
Yes, I know that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I can't bear to see her. You understand?
I understand, Aunt. You have your reasons, but Caridad is part of my family. I don't really feel very comfortable when I hear you shouting at my own husband's mother.
Yes, I know, but do you think I can speak to her differently? No, I can't. I cannot. I cannot promise you anything for now. I'm sorry. I'm too angry to be civil, understand?
Yes.
I see her and I'm furious. But, Gabby, please understand, this is not against you. It has nothing to do with you. Let's see. I will try to control myself, but I cannot promise you anything.
Thank you, Aunt.
I'm really sorry. The thing is, you know what? Let's go to my office because we probably have a lot of things to do.
Dad? Why was Gomez Luna here?
To annoy me as usual. But this time, he was the one who ended up furious.
How nice. I'm glad. Is there anything else you want me to do for you while you're in New York?
Nothing. Wait, I do. Make sure your mother doesn't do something foolish with the shares. Or with any other business decision.
I'll keep track of it. I promise, Dad. Now more than ever, I owe you a lot of things. I'm sure you did something just so the witness would say he did not recognize me.
Yes, that's right. I paid for his silence. And lucky for you, the guy accepted the payment. I feared he might tell the police about it.
Thank you, Dad. Anyway, everybody has a price.
Yes. I am well aware everyone has a price, son. But believe it or not, there are still some of us, honest people. Personally, I don't like this kind of maneuver, but I was not just going to let you rot in prison.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I swear to you right now, Dad. In spite of everything that's happening between my mom and you, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you.
Stay on the right track as you have done, and that will be enough because I have more coping to do with your sisters.
I'm focused on my own family. I want to do what is best for my baby and my wife, even though she doesn't love me anymore.
Are you getting divorced then?
Yes, but it will be under my conditions. I'm not going to let my son spend more time with Miguel, because the only father that baby has is me.
Yes, but Consuelo will have to move on with her life someday.
Yes, but why did she choose Miguel, not with Miguel? You know, I think it's incestuous for the brother to steal the wife of the other brother.
Look, you know, Miguel will stay away. I've been talking with him, and Consuelo is aware of that too.
And she better be. For the sake of our son, of course.
Yes. Well, you have to make an effort too. I don't want you to do foolish things on impulse. I am not going to help you next time.
Yes, Dad.
Let's see, what can be useful to me?
Tell them to send me the contract.
This. Yes, sure. I'll call you back later if we can offer you some business at the moment. Thank you.
So?
What?
So what's the latest?
Nothing business-wise. But my source told me that the witness who saw Eric attacking Montserrat changed his testimony.
How can that be?
At the hearing, he said he didn't recognize Eric, that the man he saw that night was completely different.
Yeah, sure. That was obviously fixed with money. I want you to investigate this witness. After this, I have no doubt Eric was the one who provoked Montserrat's death.
I'm thinking the exact same thing. Do you need anything else?
No. But what about your pending business?
Well, some pieces of furniture will be arriving, so I'll be moving out.
Don't play stupid. I'm talking about Marintia, your real problem, your pending matter.
She gave birth.
What? How come so soon?
The baby came early, and they don't know if the child is going to survive. But the best thing for everybody would be that it doesn't survive.
Well, have a safe trip, Dad.
Thank you, son. It's good to know there's a member of the family who doesn't judge me so harshly, you know?
Thanks, Dad.
Well, it looks like the men are teaming up.
Well, I really don't want to be involved in your issues. I love you both and I'll leave right now. I have to work.
What can I do for you?
I know that you can't wait to go to New York to get a divorce from me, but in spite of that, I still consider you an important part of this family.
Oh, wow, thank you, thank you. After 3 children and 25 years of marriage, I believe I've earned that.
Yes. You've certainly done your part. Well, anyway, please join us for my grandson's baptism.
Our grandson.
All right, whatever. Would you like to join us or not?
Of course I do. You know that I care a lot about everything that has to do with him.
All right, then. I had to ask because maybe you have a prior engagement with Julia, which is far more important to you.
I want to baptize him in the same church where I had my first communion. I have such fond memories of childhood.
I think that's a really good idea.
Listen, I haven't even thanked you for agreeing to be his godmother.
On the contrary. Thank you so much for trusting me, and I'll make sure to always watch over him.
I am sure you will. Listen, I know that you're happy about the baptism, but you sound sad.
Well, I find it really difficult to see David and not be able to hug him or kiss him or even be with him.
I understand perfectly. It's the same for me. But for my baby, we have to do everything. We have to separate and forget if we have to. But you don't have children.
Well, yes, but that doesn't make it any less difficult. Tomorrow is going to be the last day I'll be able to see David. After the turnover, I'll be going back to the city. Well, at the very least, I hope not seeing him will help me get over him.
Then you will no longer be selling the properties that your husband builds?
No, Mr. Faris, I won't. But the other sales agent can.
What a shame. The buyers were very pleased to see that it was Mr. Gomez Luna's wife selling them the property.
Yes. But believe me, I am very sorry. This is a personal problem and it has to be like this. Believe me, if you need to fire me because of that, don't hesitate. I will understand.
No, Julia. Your job is still standing. I'm just thinking it is a shame that you two should end up like this. Forgive me, I'm meddling, but I do care about the lives of my employees.
Thank you.
I really hope that problem you have, whatever it may be, can be solved very soon.
Thank you. Mr. Faris, I am going to exchange the office furniture with the other agents. I'll start with Itzel. She will do very well selling Elijah's units as they practically sell themselves.
Don't underestimate yourself. You're an excellent saleswoman, and that has nothing to do with your family name or the construction company.
Wow. Thank you. It is very good to hear that. If you'll excuse me.
Consuelo, I just dropped by to tell you that I have everything ready for your baby's baptism. Look at this. Everyone is going to look divine in the garden at home. That's where we're going to hold it.
Look, we've only just chosen the godparents. I have to talk to Eric, too.
Eric said I should take care of it, and we both agreed that it should be held at home.
I would like it to take place in the church where I had my...
Oh, Consuelo, stop being so difficult. Especially now that the press is lurking around because of our respective divorces. Let us not give them a chance to turn this into a circus.
But it's going to be a tiny, private ceremony. There's no reason they would care.
Wealthy people are always the talk of the town, darling girl. So let's just have it at home and make it a grand celebration.
I thought that I would get to decide on this.
The father is paying, so he'll make the decisions. And don't you dare even think of inviting Miguel. Don't ever let your affair overshadow my grandson's baptism.
Franco said his child might die, and he couldn't care less.
I know. But you and I can take care of the child. Marintia told me that the doctors have given her hope that her child might just live. The problem is that he has to remain in an incubator for quite some time, and it's expensive, Eladio. Marintia doesn't have any money. Please, Eladio, I'm begging you. Please help me so I can send her what she needs. She really needs our help.
I knew it. I knew this was coming. I knew it. Although I did not think that Marintia was going to ask for money using Franco's child.
You're so worried about your money. Then you can grant me a loan right now, and I'll pay you.
You know perfectly well that money is not an issue for us. But to me, it seems like this is a very bad sign. I mean, Marintia is already using the child so soon.
No. That is not her intention. It's not. No.
For her sake, she better not start blackmailing anybody.
Se está cerrando el mundo y ya no puedo más.
New York, New York.
Tratando de olvidarte, vuelvo a recordar aquellos besos yo jamás olvidaré. Y esas caricias en mi piel yo extrañaré. No puedo entender o aceptar que nada será.
Listen, Reina, many thanks for your donation. It will help us a lot. Go visit us, the foundation. You will see everything we are doing there.
What are you doing here? I thought this place was exclusive. But I can clearly see a piece of garbage in. I mean, what else would you actually call this woman who stole my mother's husband from her?
Oh no, you will not be disrespectful to me.
It's the truth. We all know that you always like to act all decent, but the truth about you is that you became my father's mistress and destroyed my family.